In this video, we will discuss about the step back technique, which is also called as a telescopic technique or the serial root canal preparation or serial preparation. It is a technique used in one of the steps in the root canal therapy. Basically, it is used for the radicular canal preparation. Why it is called as a step back? Because its paradigm lies on stepwise reduction of working length, stepwise reduction of working length for the bigger instruments or the larger size instruments we use. We are actually stepping back in the canal, that is, we are firstly preparing the apical portion, then the coronal portion of the canal. So that's why it is called as a step back technique. So let us have an overview of the steps. So firstly we do the SS cavity preparation, then cleaning and shaping of the canal. Cleaning is done with the help of the irrigation and shaping is done with the help of the instrumentation. Instruments can be of rotary or the hand instruments. So last step is the obturation. So techniques for the root canal preparation or the radicular canal preparation. So there are two ways, like firstly we are preparing the apical portion, then coronal portion, or firstly we are preparing the coronal portion, then apical portion. So apical to coronal is called as step back and coronal to apical preparation is called as crown down, also called as a step down. Now we have a hybrid technique. This is a combination of the step back or the step down technique. In this video we will discuss just the step back technique. So why there is need for step back, why we don't use single or the standardized technique? Because step back technique is prevents the overfilling of the restorative materials and there is a prevention of over transportation of instruments. So phases of step back, Bulanek gives the two phases, phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 is called as the apical preparation and phase 2 is actually the stepping back. That is, we are preparing the rest of the canals in this phase. So it has two subphases called as a refining phase 2A and refining phase 2B. Coming to the first phase, that is the apical preparation. Firstly, you have to establish your working length with the help of the fine instruments in the canal. So let us take an example. Our working length is 20 millimeter. So firstly, we use a number 10 K file in the canal at 20 millimeter, that is our working length. So this is a canal. Firstly, we use the 10 number K file at 20 millimeter. Then secondly, next bigger size 15 number K file at this working length, and we recapitulate or reuse the 10 number K file again at this working length. So like this, next bigger size is 20 number K file at 20 millimeter length, then recapitulate with the 15 number K file. So next 25 number K file and we recapitulate with the 20 number K file at 20 millimeter. So this process, that is called as a recapitulation, use of a previously sized or the previous number K file. So basically it is used to prevent the clogging or to break down the dentinal debris. So recapitulation as well as irrigation are very important to break down the dentinal debris and the infection. So this is a process how you write the recapitulation. So in this case 25 number K file is a master apical file. So what is master apical file? Vane in the year 1972 gives the concept of the master apical file size. So it will be the 3 times bigger size than that of the previously or the firstly used file. So in our case 25 is a master apical file because first used file is a 10 number K file. So 3 times bigger is a 25. So coming to the phase 2. In this we are actually stepping back by every millimeter in the canal. So phase 1 is considered complete. We have to start phase 2 when we are using the master apical file till the full working length. So phase 1 is considered the complete, that is the apical preparation. So phase 2 starts with the file one size larger than the master apical file. So one size larger, so working length will be the different, that is 1 millimeter short of the full working length. So in this case 20 millimeter we use the 25 number file, that is a master apical file at the 20 millimeter full working length. So next file we use a 30 number K file, but its working length will be the 19 millimeter, that is 1 millimeter short of the 20 millimeter. So we recapitulate again with the master apical file at the full working length. So in our case, working length is 20 millimeter and master apical file is 25 number K file. So like this, so 1 millimeter short of 19 millimeter, the working length for the 35 number K file will be the 18 millimeter. We don't have to forget the recapitulation and irrigation. So recapitulate with the 25 number K file at 20 millimeter. So like this, at 17 millimeter, we use the next bigger size 14 number K file and recapitulate with the master apical file till the full working length. So this was the example. You can use another example in your university examinations. So coming to the next step, that is a refining step. So before coming to the procedure, why we do the refining, that means the smoothing of the canals, because as we know that during the stepping back, we are getting the steps in a canal. So for the smoothing, we use the refining phase. So refining phase 2A is basically smoothing of coronal portion of canal, and 2B is the smoothing of apical portion of canal. So 2A is done with the help of the GG drills or the Hedstrom files. So we can't use them in the deeper portion of the canals because we know that they are very prone to the fracture. So in the coronal portion, we use to get the coronal flaring, and they also have a better cutting efficiency. In the apical portion, we are coming back to the master apical file, smoothing of the apical portion. So some says that for the apical portion, H files are the best. So this is a completed preparation, smoothened up and tapered. We don't have to make the steps or ledges in it. Revising all the steps: SS cavity preparation, irrigation, working length establishment, and stepping back every millimeter. And this is the coronal flaring with the help of GG drills, and this is the apical smoothing, apical portion smoothing. So let us take another example. In this example, our working length is 20 millimeter, and we first use file is a 15 number K file. So our master apical file will be the 3 times or the 3 size bigger than master so 3 times bigger. So this is master apical file is 30 number K file. So coming to the next step, phase 2, step back. So 35 number K file at the 19 millimeter, we have to recapitulate with the master apical file till the full working length. So our working length is, master apical file is 30 number K file and full working length is 20 millimeter. So every step same, 1 millimeter short. So what are the advantages of this step back? Firstly, we discussed that we get a coronal flare. We get the more flare at the coronal part of the portion of the root canal with proper apical stop. And what are the disadvantages of the step back technique? Firstly, we know that it is very time consuming and there are very high chances of pushing the debris in the periapical region. So, and it is very difficult to irrigate the apical region of the canals, and there are very high chances of formation of ledges. So this was all about the step back technique. Thank you.